Roads with you. Can't remember the last time I went without you. Where do I go?
Okay guys, so I already threw on a layer of foundation because I'm looking quite a mess. My allergies are kicking my ass and my face is swollen from my allergies and it's super red. So I was like, let me just put a layer of foundation on just so I feel more comfortable filming. Anyways, I'm going to quickly add some essential oil to my lips because they're on the dry side and we are probably going to be using a matte lipstick today. Sit on my lips and let it get them all ready for it. So I want to just apply my brows real quick because to me, I have to apply my brows before doing my eyeshadow. I just feel like I can't vision an eyeshadow look unless I have my brows on. And with my favorite Anastasia dip brow in the color taupe. And I'm also going to be using Cob Brow from Benefit in the shade 5. This is a little bit darker and with my roots, I want to just make my eyebrows a little bit darker than taupe. So I'm going to use both of them. I want to talk a little bit about a new product that I recently purchased. It's the Inglot duriline and I love this for like my pomades that get really dried up. If your products get dried up, it kind of like just ruins the performance of it. I'm known for leaving my products open, so this is something that I absolutely need it. In my dip brow because that's a little bit dried, like a very little bit. A lot goes a long way. You don't want to just overflow it with the oil, you know? And a little bit in my Cob Brow. And I like to just pull that product downwards. I don't like to use its Tarte Shape Tape Concealer on the top of the brow because it is a little bit too highlighting and I don't want like a cast of the white, if you feel me, you know. So now that they are shaped out, I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of that Anastasia. I want to barely even touch because you want more of a gradient effect. Now that that is done, I'm going to go ahead and take the Cob Brow, which is a little bit darker than the dip brow in taupe, and this is where I'm going to really define that arch. Just focus this on the arch. This is literally almost out. So now that I showed you how to do that brow, I'm going to actually quickly do my other brow, probably off camera just to save battery. I feel like I can never finish a tutorial without my camera dying, so I'll be right back. So now my brows are on. You feel like a new person when you got brows on. This necklace is not staying tight. My brows are on and I already primed my eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape and I just kind of melted it into my skin with my fingers. And now we're going to go right onto the eyes. It's one of my Morphe palettes. This is the Morphe 35S. I've used it in my tutorials before, but it's okay. The best palette when you want to do a little bit of color. So pretty. It looks a little bit old. It's kind of been like a year or so with this. Not really a transition color in this palette that I really want. I kind of want like a mauve brown color, you know, a typical transition color. To be quite honest, I'm a little embarrassed to show you guys this. It's so old and I'm hitting pan on like pretty much a lot of the shadows. I use Golden Orchard as my transition color. Blend, blend, blend. You want this to be a little bit dark, not too natural, because I do want this to make a statement and I don't want it to get covered or, you know, just lost. In my videos, you know the MAC 224 is my go-to blending brush. I love this brush. I'm going to then go ahead into the Morphe 35S palette, even though I just talked about it. My blue shade right here. Same MAC 224 blush. And I'm just going to focus this in the crease. You don't want to cover the brown, you just want to add this. This is not going to make too much of a statement of the look, just to add a little bit of that blue color though. I'm playing with like color, I feel like I always jump to this palette as well. This is the Urban Decay Electric palette. This is so old, I feel like you can get it for like $25. this blue shade right here. You want to see this? Oh, OMG. The Morphe 517 blending brush. It's a very condensed compared to the MAC 224. When you're picking up this eyeshadow, you really just want to like tap it because it's so pigmented. I've learned from experience. And I'm also tapping off the product, excess product. We're going to now focus this right in the outer corner. Take the blending brush and just blend that out. So once I clean it up, it's gonna look a lot better. I promise. Because look how dirty that looks. It's gonna come together. Just watch. Necklace. If it was like this the whole time, I'm gonna cry. I always do that. That's why I can't wear chokers. I'm like all over the place. Go ahead and just use this to clean this up. Okay, I kind of went too up on that one, but the shadow that I love so much, and I'm losing a shadow right here, but I'm going to be applying the black shadow with the Morphe 506, which is a very small blending brush. It's a very small blending brush. Look at my fingers, are so dirty. Once that is done, I will be applying a little more black later on, but now I'm just going to carve out the lid area. Addition pigment from the Trolls collection, but they do sell this normally. This is called Reflex Teal, and I'm telling you, all MAC Reflex's pigments are so freaking gorgeous. Can we like, OMG. So you can even apply it on top of lash glue, because I do notice it's not sticking very well. I'm gonna just spray some badescu to wet it. If you have Fix Plus, you can use that. Go right back into that black shade from the Kai Bronze palette, and we're just going to focus that in the outer V once again. You're going to just slightly, gradually blend it into the reflex, just so everything looks nice and blended. Before we do anything else, I need to add concealer just to clean up my under eyes. This is going to make such a difference, and I can't wait. So we're going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer like always, and just do a quick conceal slash highlight and get straight to business. This is like my favorite part of makeup, is when you apply your concealer or foundation, because I just feel like it just really wakes that makeup up. Highlight it. Since this look is so dramatic, I want to go super heavy on the makeup, on the face makeup, and use my Morphe Beauty Blender, sponge, whatever you want to call it. This is not dirty, it's just like the dye, the red dye is like coming off, so that's why it looks like that. And I'm just gonna bounce that on my face. The air spun powder in translucent. You can get this at Walmart. I've never used it before. I'm super nervous. It doesn't look translucent to me, but we shall see. I don't think it's too bad. I quickly contour. Contour, contour, contour. I'm going to be using the Fiona Style Multicolor Dimension palette. Okay, I'm kind of just putting bronzer all over my face. we're gonna use this to just, I like to use a beauty blender and just melt the product that I use, whether it's a bronzer or a highlighter, just so it looks a little more like skin. Contour the nose, snatch this up. Using the Aurora palette from Anastasia, and we're gonna go ahead and dip into Luna, which is gonna be like a whitish color, and I'm just gonna use this as a highlighter. Oh, my camera actually just shut off and I threw on some lashes. Ooh, ooh. They're from Kiss. They are, I don't have the box. Oh yes I do, I have the box. I'm so too close for comfort right now. Some lashes with some duo blue. I use the Lash Couture Faux mink collection from Kiss. They're super, I like them. I think they're gorgeous for drugstore lashes. I think they were $5.99, so it's not too bad. Cheaper than Vegas Nay and not as heavy as Vegas Nay. They aren't like that natural looking. They're mink lashes, but they work for me. Going back into the Urban Decay Cosmetics palette, and we're going to use Chaos again for the waterline. Blush that I got from Lana K Beauty in Jersey Gardens. If you guys are from the Jersey area, go check it out. They have Morphe, Sigma, all that nonsense, and this is where I got this blush. I never heard of this brand, City Color. Maybe I have, but we're just gonna use this. I like this blush. It's a little bit dark and very pigmented, so I like to just apply very little bit amount to the balls of my cheeks. When I'm doing a very intense highlight, I don't love blush, but if I'm doing a very intense highlight, I feel like it's just necessary so you don't have that stripe. Once that is done, I'm just going to be spraying my face with badescu. So for the lips, I'm doing Strip Down Lip Liner from MAC Cosmetics. I'm going to be overdrawing my lips because they're super small. I'm breaking out right here. It's making my lip look super weird, so just ignore that. But I love this lip combo. This is Lazy Lullaby from MAC. So this is going to be like a purple nude color, more on the purple side. And I'm just going to use this to really brighten up the lip. I kind of want my lips to be like that washed out look because I have so much going on in the eyes. Some lip gloss. This is the Cream Sheen from MAC and Boy Bay. It's such a beautiful topper to a nude lip. I'm going to take this NYX white liner, and it's a little dirty, and we're just going to focus this on my waterline. One last step before I end this tutorial, I want to do an inner corner highlight using the Aurora palette and using Orion, and I do want to spray this because I want this to be super intense. This guy. I'm living for this teal color. I feel like it would have been too much for a highlight with this look because it's just so much going on. But for an inner corner, OMG. So that actually concludes this makeup tutorial. What you guys think?
I used to walk these roads with you. Can't remember the last time I went without you.